In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college basketball games happening on December 9, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. California versus Butler. The upcoming matchup between the California Golden Bears and the Butler Bulldogs promises to be an intriguing clash in non-conference play this Saturday afternoon. As we delve into the statistics, it's evident that both teams bring distinct strengths and recent successes to the court. The California Golden Bears, currently standing at 3-5 with a commendable 5-3 against the spread and 6-2 over/under record, are experiencing a challenging season. Despite their struggles, they showcased resilience in their previous game against Santa Clara, securing a victory with an impressive 84 points on the scoreboard. Jalen Cone's outstanding performance of 26 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists contributed significantly to the win. Cal's season averages of 75 points scored and 73 points allowed highlight the importance of a balanced effort between offense and defense for them to navigate through the season successfully. On the other side, the Butler Bulldogs, with a more favorable 7-2 record, both straight up and against the spread, along with a 4-1 over/under record, are heading into this game with confidence. Notably, they recently secured a home win against Buffalo, showcasing their prowess on their home court. Butler's offensive firepower, led by Jamal Telfort's 26 points, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds in their last game, positions them as a formidable force. Averaging 82.1 points while conceding 68 points per game, Butler has demonstrated their ability to both score and defend effectively. As we analyze the broader context of California's season, it's crucial to note that they have been competitive, avoiding double-digit losses and showcasing resilience in narrow defeats. Facing the powerhouse that is San Diego State in an overtime loss underscores their ability to contend with top-tier teams. Additionally, California's offensive efficiency, averaging 107.5 points per 100 possessions, is commendable, making them a team capable of keeping pace with formidable opponents like Butler. Digging deeper into the matchup, California's recent performance indicates a strong offensive presence, consistently netting at least 80 points in 2 of their last 3 games. Their penchant for 3-point attempts, averaging 25 per game, adds a dynamic element to their scoring strategy. Furthermore, their 4-game against the spread winning streak suggests that they may be undervalued in the betting market, making them a compelling play. So the California Golden Bears to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Examining Butler's offensive efficiency, ranked 48th in Division I, and their impressive field goal percentage of 48.1%, it becomes evident that they have the potential to put up significant points. Their recent scoring average of 84 points in the last 5 games, including standout performances against ranked teams like Florida Atlantic and Penn State, solidifies their offensive prowess. The overhitting in the Golden Bears' last 4 games adds another layer of confidence. Looking back at the previous season's meeting, where the teams combined for 140 points, it's clear that both teams have evolved offensively, with California displaying improved scoring capabilities, averaging over 80 points in 2 of their last 3 games, and Butler consistently exceeding the 80-point mark in their recent contests. Expectations for a high-scoring affair are justified. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Alabama versus Purdue. The highly anticipated Hall of Fame series marches on, this time venturing into the scenic landscapes of the Great White North. Among the riveting matchups slated for Saturday, all eyes are on the clash between the formidable Alabama Crimson Tide and the 4th-ranked powerhouse, the Purdue Boilermakers. The stage is set, with Alabama boasting a 6-2 record, aiming to carve their signature win, while Purdue enters the arena with an impressive 8-1 record, hungry for continued dominance. This game holds monumental significance significance for Alabama, a team currently flying under the radar, seeking validation with a triumphant performance. The recent victory against Arkansas State, where they tallied an impressive 89 points, showcased their offensive prowess. Throughout the season, the Crimson Tide has been averaging a formidable 94 points per game, with their defensive unit allowing 75 points. The standout performer, Mark Sears, is averaging an impressive 20 points, displaying remarkable accuracy with a 57.1% field goal success rate and an astonishing 51.5% accuracy from beyond the three-point arc. On the flip side, the Purdue Boilermakers are experiencing a stellar season, underscored by their 8-1 record. In their recent triumph, they notched 87 points, reaffirming their offensive potency. However, a slight hiccup in a previous encounter against Northwestern, where they conceded 92 points, serves as a reminder of the importance of a robust defense. Purdue boasts an average of 85 points per game, with a commendable defensive effort allowing only 67 points. The towering presence of Zach Edey, averaging an impressive 24 points, poses a formidable challenge for any opponent. The Boilermakers, fresh off a dominant performance against Iowa, are adept at controlling the scoreboard, consistently reaching 71 or more points in every game. Their efficiency, evidenced by a 52.3% field goal rate, a 41-35 rebounding edge, and 24 team assists in the last outing, bodes well for their continued success. Meanwhile, Alabama, riding the momentum of a convincing win against Arkansas State, has consistently breached the 77-point mark in all 8 games this season. Despite this, the prediction leans towards Purdue maintaining the cover pace, so the Purdue Boilermakers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Delving into the playing styles, Alabama emerges as one of the fastest teams in the nation, ranking 29th in tempo with 73.1 possessions per game. In contrast, Purdue, a top-half team, utilizes a slightly slower pace with 70 possessions per 40 minutes. Beyond the tempo, both teams showcase offensive prowess, ranking among the best in the nation. Purdue sits fourth in offensive efficiency, averaging 121 points per 100 possessions, while Alabama closely trails at second with 122 points per 100 possessions. In sheer scoring numbers, the Crimson Tide ranks second with 94 points per game, while the Boilermakers hold the 29th spot with 85 points. As the Crimson Tide endeavors to imprint their brand of basketball on Saturday, pushing the tempo against the Boilermakers, a clash of offensive titans is on the horizon. Both teams, positioned in the top 5 nationally in schedule-adjusted offensive efficiency, according to Ken Palm, promise an electrifying showdown. Despite the formidable defense of the Boilermakers, the Tide's ability to stretch the floor and exert additional pressure is poised to make this a closely contested encounter. Anticipating a high-octane spectacle on Saturday, all signs point to a barn burner, with the thrilling prospect of these dynamic offenses colliding. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. It's a matchup that promises not only strategic prowess but also a spectacle for basketball enthusiasts to savor. Kansas State versus LSU. The highly anticipated clash between the Kansas State Wildcats and the LSU Tigers is set to unfold at the Pete Maravich Assembly Center in Baton Rouge. The Southeastern Conference Big 12 showdown promises an intriguing battle, with line makers likely to peg this matchup as a near pick-em. The Wildcats face their first true road test, while the Tigers aim to defend their home court after an extended layoff, carrying a 3-1 straight-up record at home. Recent developments add an extra layer of intrigue to the Wildcats narrative. Nequan Tomlin, suspended all season, was dismissed amid protests for reinstatement. Despite playing the entire season without him, questions linger about the team's response to his absence. In their last outing against Villanova, Kansas State triumphed in overtime, showcasing resilience with Arthur Kaluma leading the charge, tallying an impressive 26 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. On average, Kansas State scores 82 points per game while conceding 74 points on defense. The enigma of LSU's performance persists, oscillating between highs and lows. Notably, a victory against Wake Forest was followed by a subpar offensive showing against Syracuse, scoring only 57 points while allowing 80. Forward Will Baker, averaging 15 points, is a key player for the Tigers. LSU averages 74.5 points per game, with a defensive record of 69 points allowed. Anticipating a potentially sloppy game with turnover issues on both sides, the Wildcats, averaging 14.3 turnovers per game, face a Tigers team proficient in forcing miscues, ranking 26th in defensive turnover rate nationally. Both teams rely heavily on inside play, but LSU boasts a superior two-point defense, ranking 8th compared to the Wildcats at 77th. While Kansas State excels in limiting opponents' free throw opportunities, LSU ranks 25th in free throw rate, suggesting a potential advantage in getting to the charity stripe. The Tigers' home court advantage, where they exhibit a 3-1 straight-up record, could prove pivotal, especially with their robust defensive effort poised to impede Kansas State's offensive pace. The dismissal of Tomlin adds an emotional element to the game, potentially impacting the Wildcats' focus. Despite LSU's inconsistency, their offensive prowess, averaging 74.5 points per game, may be unleashed at home. Thus, our side pick favors LSU winning and covering the spread as favorites. Defensively, the Wildcats are expected to bring their A game, making it challenging for LSU to find easy scoring opportunities. LSU's offensive struggles, especially from mid-range and three-point range, may play into Kansas State's defensive strengths as they block nearly 9% of opponents' field goal attempts at the rim. Similarly, LSU's defense, with impressive shot blocking statistics, could disrupt Kansas State's offensive rhythm, particularly given their struggles from long distance. Both teams boast above-average tempo ratings, with Kansas State at number 148 and LSU at number 167 per the Pomeroy ratings. However, LSU's 71st rank in adjusted defensive efficiency suggests a propensity for lower scoring games. The Wildcats' high-scoring performances, often against weaker defenses, contrast with the Tigers' tendency to engage in low-scoring affairs. If LSU's three-point defense remains stout against Kansas State's subpar long-range shooting, the game is likely to unfold as a closely contested, lower-scoring affair. Hence, our total pick leans towards under the projected total. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.